Hello everyone, this is Jake from CINECALIBER. In today's video, I will be covering my most anticipated shows of the 2025 year. 2025 is set to be a landmark year for television. It's bringing us some highly anticipated sequels, fresh adaptations, and a long-awaited returns. There's gripping dramas, there's some mind-bending sci-fi, there's something for everyone, really. Today I'll be diving into my most anticipated shows for the year, breaking down what we know so far and why they deserve our attention. So let's get started. In my first segment, I will be going over some highly anticipated returns for this year from years prior. First, let's look at some of the big returning series that fans have been eagerly waiting for. So first we have Stranger Things Season 5. The final season of Netflix's flagship sci-fi horror series is expected to be its most intense and emotional yet. Season 4 ended with Vecna severely wounding Hawkins, leaving our heroes in a desperate fight for survival. The Duffer Brothers have confirmed that the final season will bring closure to Eleven's story while delivering a blockbuster-level conclusion with larger-scale battles and shocking twists. With the original cast returning for one last ride, expect plenty of nostalgia and high-stakes drama. That's going to be a good one, guys. It's been quite a few years since the last season. So, next up, we have The Handmaid's Tale Season 6. After 5 seasons of resilience and rebellion, Hulu's dystopian thriller is set to conclude with its 6th and final season. Season 5 saw June Osborne forging new alliances while Gilead's power continued to shift. With Margaret Atwood's sequel novel, The Testaments, also in development as a separate series, this final chapter may set the stage for what's to come. Will June finally bring Gilead to its knees, or will the regime tighten its grip? Then we also have Black Mirror Season 7. Charles Brooker's iconic anthology series returns for yet another season, once again exploring the dark and unsettling intersection of humanity and technology. While plot details are under wraps, the show has been known to tackle themes like artificial intelligence, social media influence, and surveillance. Following the success of Season 6, which featured a more varied mix of sci-fi, horror, and satire, Season 7 is expected to continue pushing boundaries and delivering mind-bending narratives. And then we also have Wednesday Season 2. The Addams Family spinoff was a massive success for Netflix, with Jenna Ortega's portrayal of Wednesday Addams quickly becoming a cultural phenomenon. Season 2 promises to expand on Wednesday's powers, introduce new supernatural threats, and develop her relationships at Nevermore Academy. Showrunners have hinted that the series will delve deeper into horror elements while maintaining the quirky charm that made it a hit. And that is the first segment of anticipated shows for us, guys. Now I'm going to go into comic book and fantasy adaptations. First on this list is going to be Daredevil Born Again. Marvel fans have been eagerly awaiting the return of Charlie Cox's Matt Murdock, and Daredevil Born Again is set to be a major revival of the character. It basically is going to be a continuation of the Netflix series, but more of like a soft reboot, but there will be a lot of references to the old Netflix series. But it basically will reference that old series, but have its own fresh take on the character, and it's going to maintain the same dark and gritty tone. Vincent D'Onofrio is back as Wilson Fisk, and with rumors of some other characters such as Spider-Man, street-level involvement in the MCU, this series could play a key role in shaping Marvel's future. They already confirmed the Punisher in here, amongst others, but it would be pretty neat if we actually did get to see Spider-Man in some capacity. And without that said, my next anticipated show is Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. This animated series will serve as a reimagining of Peter Parker's early days as Spider-Man, taking inspiration from classic comics while introducing a unique take on the character. The show promises a mix of high school drama, thrilling action, and classic Spidey villains. While details remain scarce, it's expected to bring a fresh, stylish look to Marvel's animation lineup. Then we also have A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. For fans of Game of Thrones, HBO's next prequel series will explore the world of Westeros nearly a century before the events of the original show. Adapted from George R.R. Martin's Tales of Dunk and Egg, this series follows Sir Duncan the Tall and his squire Egg, who will eventually become King Aegon V. Unlike House of the Dragon, which focuses on political intrigue and large-scale battles, this series will take a more personal approach, exploring themes of honor, chivalry, and adventure. That is it for that segment, guys. Now, my final segment was going to be exploring some sci-fi thriller and action sequels. So first on this list, we have Andor Season 2. Widely regarded as one of the best Star Wars projects in years, Andor returns for its second and final season, leading directly into the events of Rogue One. With Cassian Andor now fully committed to the Rebel cause, this season will focus on the formation of the rebellion, exploring the sacrifices and espionage that go into taking down the Empire. Expect intense storytelling, political intrigue, and high-stakes action. Then we also have The Last of Us Season 2. HBO's adaptation of the critically acclaimed video game was a massive success, and Season 2 will take on the events of The Last of Us Part 2. Fans can expect the introduction of key characters like Abby Anderson, a deeper dive into Ellie's emotional journey, and intense conflicts that will test the morality of every character. The show's creators have confirmed that due to the game's complex narrative, the story may span multiple seasons, ensuring every moment is given the weight it deserves. Then we have You, Season 5. The final season of Netflix's psychological thriller will bring Joe Goldberg's journey to an end. After years of deception, manipulation, and murder, Joe now finds himself in a position of power. But with past enemies closing in and his dual life unraveling, this final season promises to be a gripping conclusion to his story. Will Joe finally face justice, or will he find a way to escape once again? Next on the list, we have Invincible Season 3. Amazon Prime Video's animated superhero series continues its adaptation of Robert Kirkman's beloved comic. Season 3 will pick up after the devastating events of Season 2, with Mark Grayson struggling to balance his responsibilities as Invincible while facing new threats from both Earth and beyond. With the looming Viltrumite War, the stakes are higher than ever. Then we have Dexter Resurrection. After the controversial finale of Dexter New Blood, Showtime is reviving the series once again. Even though we have gotten another spinoff in the form of Dexter Original Sin, which has explored his younger past, this show is aiming to be a continuation of Dexter New Blood. But it remains to be seen, will this follow a bit more into Harrison as he grapples with his father's legacy? And also, will Angel Batista play a part in this? Again, there's a lot of things that we aren't sure yet with this show, but as always, fans are eager to see if this revival can redeem the series' past missteps. And that was all I had today, guys, for my most anticipated shows. From epic conclusions to fresh adaptations, there's something for everyone here. Which of these shows are you guys most excited for? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content. Thank you for watching, and this is Jake from CINECALIBER.